Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mini Panther Review, or the VK3002M, the German Tier 6 medium tank. This tank got introduced in 8.8, and I happened to play it quite a bit, and I sold it because I didn't like it. Well, let's get into it though properly. The fact why I didn't like it is probably due to the fact that I had better expectations of it, but as a tank it's a standard German 75mm medium tank. There's so many of them in the game already that this is nothing special. And to be honest, I really miss the short 88 on the German medium tank like it used to be on the 3001H, the tank that used to be a tier 6. But oh well, shit happens. Yeah, this tank. So as I already said, that it gets the 75mm gun, and well, the gun is nothing special. There's nothing special about it at all. It's 150 penetration, 135 damage, reloads of around 3 point something seconds, probably around 4 in this tank. And yeah, the gun, well, I don't like this gun one bit, even though it's not that bad compared to some other tier 6 guns, but I don't like it. The problem with it is that like you see now, I take my first shot unaimed, I usually miss, and then I aim for my second shot. I take the chance to hit the first shot because aiming the first shot takes as long as shooting once and reloading, so I might as well take my chances of shooting and then put the second shot in there, because that's why I hate this gun. It's because you can your aiming time seems to be so long at the first shot you take that it's better to just fire off unaimed and then aim for your second shot, and that's really a waste. It decreases your accuracy, and well, there's no way around it. It's not a good gun to. So this thing, it's not that fast actually. Downhill it will go 50, but uphill it will have trouble because it's big and it's heavy, and it doesn't have really good armor. The turret is meh. It's alright, but it's not very good. I mean, 150 penetration will find it all day, so don't expect much of it. And the other thing, it's not that, well, since it's not that, probably my issue is with it, that I expected something like a Hellcat, and it's not anything like a Hellcat. This gun is nowhere even near as good as the gun in the Hellcat. So this tank isn't a Hellcat. It's a average tier 6 medium tank, but then again, there's nothing special about it, so I don't really like it. And it was surprisingly easy to get an ace tanker in as well. As you see, I'm running chocolate and shit because I was at this point I was on my quest to get the ace tanker badges, so I just wanted to get it done as quickly as I can, and the chocolate always helps. Probably the best thing going for this tank is how it looks. It looks kind of sexy. It looks like an actual panther, which is really nice compared to the other panthers that are in the game. And now it's finally sorted out properly, so you know that if you want to get the German medium line, you will have to go through this tank. It's not like it used to be. You can take like 5 different routes to get a tank, and then some routes are really just you can get only one tank. And this is why I don't like the gun. It does shit like this, and like the long aiming time. It kind of reminds me of the Comet, and I really hated the Comet because of the same fact that the gun, even though it's kind of accurate, but it aims surprisingly long for the aiming time it should have. And that's probably, well, basically the tank I'm shooting as is the Pro Tier 6 Comet, but this is not far from it as well. I will do an M4 A2 A3 E2 video as well pretty soon, and that is a Tier 6 Comet, and it's basically like a Comet in Tier 6, so I think it's way better than the actual Comet. But oh well. More about this tank. Well, there's not much to it. I mean, in this game, I basically abused people who tried to push, and I killed them because this gun can do it. And I didn't really. This was a really generous matchmaking with only tier sixes around, so it wasn't that hard. And well, these shots, I guess this gun is, well, it's not that bad. It is quite accurate, so you can expect to hit shots like these, but then again, the aiming is what let me down for a medium tank, and it's not very fast for a medium as well. And it's definitely not a heavy tank because it has no armor, and this gun is not a heavy tank yet. So, some tips on the highway map. This is one of the most imbalanced maps in the game, in my opinion, and especially when you start where I did. If you start on the east corner, southwest corner, then you should definitely go north. Take the field, rush the base. There's no point of fighting in the city because if you see the 8-7 line, if the enemies are smart, they will spot you coming to the city and you'll get destroyed before you even get up there because this is where I'm now, around where I'm now. It's a really nice camping spot for their TDs. If they have one sensible medium tank that can go and spot, they will just rip you to pieces. So don't go city. Even well, maybe if you're a mouse or something like that, it's still better to go that flank and just try to defend. But if you're a tank with any mobility, then go north and kill the field, and then go to their base and clean up the city if you need to, or go back defend whatever is needed. But yeah, this map is only, you can win it only by playing like that. If you go city, you rely on the enemy stupidity to not spot you coming up, and that's usually it's well, not usually. It sometimes works, but most times it doesn't. Forget equipment is gun leg drive. Well, maybe gun leg drive. I personally use rammer, coated optics, and well, no, I didn't use binos in this one. I don't even know what I used, but now I would use coated optics and binos. Uh, gun length drive is a valid option. Gun length drive, uh, rammer and ventilation or switch ventilation out for binos. They all work, to be honest. So it's up to you to choose. For crew skill, 6 sense repairs, smooth ride, nothing special. Well, if this thing had the short 88, I would love it. It doesn't. The thing about the short 88 is that it has way higher DPM, way higher alpha. It's has lousier penetration, but it's still workable. It doesn't have the short 88, so it's nothing special, and I don't really like it. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one.